Welcome to 2016 SHOT Show coverage by AirgunWeb and AirgunWebTV. Want to know what to look for in the world of air guns for this year? Well, we've traveled to Las Vegas to meet with vendors and manufacturers to bring you some of the best of what's new. AirgunWebTV, we're going to test them, we're going to shoot them, and we're going to tell you all about them. It really is a great time to be an air gunner. Hello, this is Rick Utzler again at AirgunWeb and AirgunWebTV, and we're here at the Hawke booth at SHOT Show 2016. Now, Hawke has been a great supporter of what I've been doing with air guns. So, Brad, thank you very much.
Hey,
first of all, I want to say thank
indeed.
you. But you guys have got some new stuff, and we'll look at some old stuff that you've had on the line for a little bit. What's new for 2016 for air gunners? What should we be getting excited about?
Okay, what you should be getting excited about is actually, for years and years, AirMaxes have been our steady Eddie go-to air gun scope across the country and across Europe as well. We retired that about a year ago, and we've actually completely redesigned the inners, and we've got an integrated AO up front now. We've added a glass etched reticle, which is our AMX reticle. So, and this thing is going to be Diana proof. So,
well, that's saying something. I'm up for testing that for sure.
We're very, very confident. We've actually got some proprietary inners going on in here now, so we're excited. This product is going to be due into the United States in about 3 weeks. So
really, okay, so like right now,
we've got a lot of back orders going on. So soon these will be available. There's 2 to 7 by 32, a 3 to 9 by 40, a 4 to 12 by 40. And a 4 to 12 by 50 that are going to be available in the 1-inch AirMax line.
All right, can I see that for a second?
Absolutely.
I just want to poke, peek through it here.
Now the AMX reticle that you're witnessing there is the same as appears in our AirMax 30 sight focuses.
Nice. I don't know that there's another floating etched glass reticle in a scope like this I mean, I don't know what the price point is. Probably going to be aggressive.
Price point on the AirMaxes is going to be from $160 to $210 street price.
That's very
that's where
that's very aggressive.
It's very palatable for most people,
I
would think.
That's a really nice reticle.
So,
I'm a super fan of that.
We're excited for that to come back. Now, people who are used to Hawke and some of the products that we've had over the years, remember the panoramas. Right. The panoramas, the way that we're grinding the lenses, you're afforded about a 20% wider field of view. Can you hand me that one, Rick?
Absolutely.
Okay. The panorama is another family that we did retire as we were going through our rebranding with all the new cosmetics and everything. And again, we've got the bulletproof inners like we have in the AirMaxes over there.
I was a fan of the panorama. I like that
scope. I tell you what.
I won't say I shed a tear, but I probably was a little bit upset when that one wasn't available
probably
anymore.
Dug that blue illumination too. So in any event, the panoramas, again, we've got the major beefed up inner workings going on, nice low profile turrets. There's, oh gosh, there must be a dozen different models. Not all of them have AOs. Every one of these models has a 10x half milled out reticle, which is something that the air gunners have always appreciated.
Yeah, we do.
They are illuminated red and blue. So have a look through that one, Rick.
Yep, very nice. I really like those floating reticles.
Yep.
Etched glass is so important on an air gun, especially if you think you might want to put it on a Springer, because there's no wire to break.
No wire to break,
and that's very, very cool. Okay. And the mainstay, the AirMax 30.
Oh, one of our go-tos.
I love this scope. I have this on a few different rifles.
On a few? Oh, more than one is good.
I do. Well, you guys take care of me, I have to say. But I really like this scope for all the features it has in it. It's a really good price point, too.
Yes, it is.
It's really, really nice. But is there anything like technical? I don't know the technicals. I look through them. They look great. I shoot them. Technically, what's going on with here that makes it a little bit better than what's over there?
What we're talking about in the AirMax 30s, number one, is the 30 millimeter chassis that we're dealing with, We have 4 different models available, a 3 to 12, a 4 to 16, 6 by 24, and an 8 by 32 for the guys that like to compete in field target or whatever. We really changed the interface of the 4-inch side wheel here, so we've got a side parallax versus an AO. So a lot of guys can sit while they're in shooting position and actually tweak their parallax while they're looking through the scope. We have the integrated, the aluminum flip covers, which everybody seems to like very much. Rheostat illumination control, so it is infinitely adjustable
from low to high.
From low to high for whatever the particular light conditions are. Also comes with a sunshade as part of the kit. So Again, this has the AMX reticle like we have in the 1-inch AirMax,
right,
which the air gunners seem to love. The turrets, just loosen the top nut, make your adjustment, tighten it back down, you're good to go, and they can be reset to 0.
Excellent.
So that is, again, one of our best sellers. AirMax 30s are from $360 to $450.
Yeah, there's a little bit higher end.
Well,
but still,
you've got a lot more going on in there. 30 millimeter tube, there's more metal, there's more glass. One interesting thing, in a 30 millimeter chassis, the erector tube assembly, where all of your inner lenses are, the lenses are about 17% larger, so it's much easier to manage the light that is coming in. You don't have to bend it as far. So a lot of people get hung up on wanting a larger and larger diameter objective. Often that causes more problems than it does solve.
I've seen that, especially when you go a big objective on a teeny little tube, it just doesn't work.
It's very difficult to convince people that sometimes. So
one of my favorite scopes, we don't have it here, but I like that Sidewinder Tactical that actually is like a 42.
Tactical, yep.
The 4.5.
6.5 by 20 or 4.5 by 14.
That's the one I shoot mostly. Yep. And speaking of the tactical and shooting a lot, and these scopes too.
All right.
I've been doing more hunting, and one of the things that I yet don't have in my kit is an affordable set of good binoculars.
Okay.
Because really, it's a bad habit to use your scope for binoculars.
Doesn't work.
Well,
there's only one hole.
And you might point it at something you ought not be pointing at, which is the bigger issue.
Yeah.
The safety issue is really it. So I'm still looking for that perfect pair of field binoculars, and we were talking about these. So tell me what you got here.
Okay. This is part of our endurance series, okay? Now recently, we completely re-engineered the endurance family, and we've added ED glass. ED stands for extra low dispersion. It's a very dense, heavy glass, and as light goes through it, it's not dispersed nearly as much.
Okay.
So as it goes through the prisms, when it comes back together, it comes back together pristinely.
Okay.
So generally when you're talking about binoculars that have ED glass, you're looking at over $300. This pair of binos right here, or the endurance family, is anywhere from $210 to about $360 street price. So those are a very, very nice piece of kit.
That is super clear.
Not bad for $210.
Well, I have a real hard time because I can't blind as a bat without my glasses, right? But I have a hard time with either the left eye or the right eye, or things not really focusing well. But these are crystal. I mean, just boom right on.
The diopter must be set for you, so good.
That is great. Cecil, just put these in my... No, I'm just kidding. Tried that many times, have yet to make it work.
To make it work.
Yeah, oh, it's all right. So that's what we got for 2016.
That's new, and actually something I probably should bring up to the air gunners is that front right there. Would you hand that to me, please?
Excellent.
All right. Years ago, we had a family called Frontiers. They were our absolute highest end scopes that were available.
Okay.
And they retired those. They were in a 1-inch chassis, and as part of the new rebranding and everything, we wanted to introduce some new products. We brought the Frontiers back.
Okay.
So this is our highest end family. We have 2 chassis available, a 2.5 by 15 and also a 5 by 30. The 5 by 30 will only parallax down to 30 yards. So I did have that available at the Extreme Bench Rest competition back in the fall, and it was shot by one of the guys, and they absolutely loved it. But they were shooting long range. Parallaxing to 30 yards meant nothing to them.
Right.
It had the TMX reticle in it. This one is a 2.5 by 15. Also is available with the TMX reticle.
Okay.
So again, we've got a glass reticle, side parallax adjustment, 11 levels of illumination, and they are lovely.
That's very, seems very lightweight too.
Yeah. These scopes are inspected 100% each one, even to the point of submersion.
Wow. Okay. So the eye relief on this is really good.
Yeah,
I have a problem.
4 inches,
I have a problem with scopes on rifles. I can't get them back far enough for me to be comfortable.
Yep.
So the eye relief is never quite enough, but this one is really
it's right at 4
generous.
inches on them. So that happens to have the LR dot reticle in it, so that's not at all appropriate for our air gunning crowd. However, the TMX reticle that we'll show you right now, the air gunners do like.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. All right. Now when are those going to be available?
These, I'm going to have them in inventory in about 3 weeks. $800, $700.
All right. So you're going to have to want it.
Yeah.
But if you're shooting bench press with a $3,000 gun, what's $800 for a scope?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Well, I'm with you, man. I appreciate everything,
Hey,
Brad. Thank you
always a
so much
pleasure.
for the
Thank you
time,
so
man.
much.
This is Rick with AirgunWebTV at AirgunWeb.com. Thanks for watching. Thank you for watching AirgunWeb TV. Stay tuned as we launch into a brand new year of product reviews, hunting tips, and maybe even a few surprises along the way. AirgunWeb TV, where we're going to test them, we're going to shoot them, and we're going to tell you all about them. It really is a great time to be an air gunner.